What's up, y'all? What's good? What's up, y'all? Alright, mic is working. Everything is good. Today we're looking at all the artifacts from the PS1, PS2, PS3. Alright, so let's start. This is the PlayStation 1 controller. This one, they didn't add analog sticks until, I don't remember. Let me look that up. When did the DualShock controller come out? Alright, so this controller right here without the analog sticks came out in 1994. December 3rd, 1994. And these analog controllers didn't come out until August 27th, 1997. And if you don't know how I read that date, you can see in the corner, like up there, you can see I just read that. So yeah. This is the PlayStation 1. You're probably like, where's the disc slot at? You had to do this to open your thing. You'd open it, put the disc in, close it, then come over here and do that. Hit power. These are what the things used to look like. Now, if you have a PlayStation or an Xbox, you usually know what the bottom of the disc, there would be the logo, but they put it in the corner. They definitely changed that on the PS2. Alright, let's go over here. Here's the memory cards. So back in the day, you couldn't, like, there wasn't just online saves or whatnot. You had to put this in. That was literally your game wouldn't save. Then we have here the PlayStation 1. Well, technically it's called the PS1, as you can see up there. But everybody and literally everybody and their mom nicknamed it the PlayStation 1 Slim. And if you haven't seen my TikTok, that I also call it the PlayStation 1 Slim. So it's basically the same thing. You just open, close, power. And this one actually came with an LCD monitor screen. And it could flip up and down so you can play your game with a screen and not a giant TV. Which, I think that's pretty cool. So that's how it works. And I think this is PlayStation 1 multi-tap. So basically what I'm guessing is you plug this up to the PlayStation somehow, like the PlayStation 1 or something. So like I don't see. I think there's a cord that goes in. That's annoying. The cord would go into the PlayStation 1 and your friends could play like multiplayer games and whatnot. There's a Sony PlayStation mouse. I don't know what they use that for. And then here is the Pocket Station. Like I said in the video, it was big in Japan. It was kind of like a Game Boy, but when did the Pocket Station come out? Hold up. When did the Game Boy release? So the Game Boy released in 1989. When did the Pocket Station release? Alright, in 1989, the Game Boy released. And then, 10 years later, in 1999, the Pocket Station releases. So that's a few years after the PS1. Alright, now let's go to PlayStation 2. So here's the DualShock 2. Basically, they would keep the DualShock, like, controllers all the way up until the PS3. But here's the controller and here's the PS2. Probably one of my favorite designs. Now the only reason why is like the color of where it says PS2. It's like that blue and purple and like this bluish purple like design on it with the stand. And I think that's really cool. Here's the Buzz controllers. I really don't know what they do. They're probably for like a music game or something. Yeah. We have a Wi-Fi thing here. Back in the day, you would have to plug up your network. If you wanted to play online games, you had to hook the Ethernet port up, I think, into the PS2, which I don't know how you do that, so let me check. I think it's right there above this little, the AV multi-outlet. I think that's where you would plug it in at. I'm not really sure, so yeah. So then, let's move over here to the PlayStation 2 multi-tap. Now, originally, if you had a PS1 multi-tap, you would play with 6 players. I think this does the same thing. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. So 6 players, and this is a cool little jump scare thing. If you hit it, these guys come out. And then there's microphones for singing games, I guess. This is called the iToy camera. And over here we have the PS2 memory card. It was 8 megabytes. I can't believe we're in the terabytes now. Alright, PS2 that's the first time they ever added the little line at the bottom. Then we have the PS2 Slim here. So it's a lot smaller. And if you didn't know, on the PS2 and the PS2 Slim and the PS3, you can flip these little things back. So if it was like vertical like the PS2, you would want it like this. But if it was like what it is right now, you would flip it like that. So yeah, we can just close this. It's kind of like the PS1 where you have to hit it, it will flip up, hit it, it will flip down. It has that little line right there. I like the PS2 normal model better. Alright, now let's go to the PS3. Now let's go to these first few things here. I think these are for PSVR, so I'm going to do those later. But here we have the mega fat PS3, as they called it. It was freaking huge. And this is a different model PS2. If your PS2 has 2 USBs, then that means it is not PlayStation 2 compatible. But if it is 4 and you can do this, it's PS2 compatible. So yeah. And then there's like cords and whatnot. See, there's the cord back there, the power on and stuff like that. Then we have the DualShock 3. See, it's kind of like the DualShock 2, but this is when they first added the PlayStation logo on controllers, which that has literally been consistent with every PlayStation controller ever since the PS3. Now this is the PS3. I've seen some videos calling it the PS3 Pro or whatever, but it's the PlayStation 3 Slim. And watch this. PS3 Slim. Here's the PS3 Super Slim, which if you do this, it's like a top loader thing where you have to move it. But watch this. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, PlayStation Move stuff. It was basically like PlayStation's version of the Wii, which was like really cool. So yeah, this other camera, which isn't an iToy, it's a just something. I don't know what it is. Then we have PS Vita, PSP Go, and the PlayStation P. We have a PSP GPS something, PSP microphone and camera. And then let's just do these guns real fast. They're PlayStation Move. These two right here are PlayStation Move guns, and this is a PSVR gun. So now if we're on the PlayStation 4, we have the fat PS4. You would have to hit that to turn it on. Did it turn on? No, it didn't. Got it. You would turn it on like that. You would eject the disc, but no. I'm going to turn it off. We have the PSVR adapter thing, the PSVR headset, which, yeah, that's pretty cool. We have the DualShock 4, which is actually a different version from the DualShock 1, 2, and 3. I actually updated it. And this was actually the last DualShock controller. So, yeah. Then we have the PS4 camera, that was used mostly for the playroom thing. If y'all don't know what playroom is, it was the PS4 demo game. And speaking of PS4, we have the PS4 Slim here, which I have. I actually have a PS4 Slim, and this is how you'd use it. You would press your finger, and here you go. Beep, and it would turn on, and that's the eject button right there. You could turn it off, too, if you wanted to. So, then we have the PS4 Pro, which I don't have. I had the original PS4. I got the PS4 Slim and PS4, which the original PS4 kind of broke. So I just got the PS4 Slim. I never got the PS4 Pro, but here's how it works. Just kind of just hit it. And that's how it would work. We have the eject disc right here, which I don't know where the eject is up here. And then we have the final, the PS5. Alright, that's okay. Here we have the DualSense controller, which I don't know if when the PS6 comes out, they're gonna have a DualSense 2, I guess. I don't know if they will, but it's whatever. So we have the PS5 eject and power button. The PS5 is huge, like I'm not even kidding. In real life, this thing is freaking massive. And the PS5 HD camera, which I really want, because I can do live streams with a webcam, so yeah. And we have the Pulse 3D wireless headset, which is really cool, and yeah, I think that's the last. I think I collected everything. I'm not really sure if I collected everything, but yeah, I collected everything. So y'all, I hope I get to do more PS5 videos. I know this game came out 2 years ago. Technically 3 years ago, actually. This game came out 3 years ago. That's insane. And I'm playing it now just so because I got the PS5 to work and whatnot. So I will gladly see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.